Okay, hi. Obviously, the title is a bit clickbaity, but that's how the algorithm works, so that's what we're going with. I haven't got a script for this one, bizarrely. I've got my laptop there, I have a coffee in a mug with a cow on it. Can you see the cow? So, I thought I'd freestyle this one, because it's about my cat's ears, or more specifically, a theory I have about my cat's ears. My cat, Monica, God, that stresses me out holding full containers of liquid. Anyway, my cat Monica, she's like a pretty stressed out cat. Well, that's a bad way of putting it. She gets stressed out easily, would be a better way of saying it, because she does. For example, I think I've mentioned before on the nuggets and whatever, when I was putting this in, she wouldn't come in here for like 2 or 3 days, just because it was loud in here and she hated it. But I've got a theory that she sits like different distances away from me or Chloe or both of us or whoever, depending on how much noise you're making. Okay. That kind of makes sense, but I'm quite proud of my theory, and I would like to say it through fully, if I may. For example, when I'm working at the desk, and the only thing I'm doing is typing, she'll come and sit in here. She's got like a little blanket on the sofa bed, which you've seen, and she will lie on that, and she'll sit there all day. That's just what she does. But if I've got some music on, or a podcast, or whatever, because I'm doing something I don't have to actually concentrate on the words, then she'll go and sit in the next room, which is like a little sort of box room, and we've got this chair that my granddad gave me, actually, way back when. I think he bought it from Argos or something, then decided he didn't like it. So he said, does anybody want this chair? So, long story short, now it's in my house. But she likes the chair very much because it's next to a radiator. So she likes to sit on it and sort of warm her feet and all that sort of stuff, which is adorable. Let's just get that out of the way. It's adorable. But then if we're making even more noise in this room, if I'm listening to music quite loud, or if I've got a film on the telly, or whatever it might be, then she'll go and sit even further away. She'll go and sit in the bedroom under the bed, because there's nothing under the bed apart from, I think she's got like a little mouse under there. And you can get like cat toys, obviously. It's not like not an actual mouse, but like a felt mouse. And I just think that's kind of cute. And I know she's my cat, she's nobody else's cat. Well, she's mine and my wife's cat, obviously, not anybody else's cat. So you have no reason to care about this. But I think it's dead cool. I do think it's really cool. Like, right, another good example. She doesn't like going in the kitchen, and we've been really struggling to figure out why. Because all of the rooms in the house are about the same temperature. The box room maybe gets a bit warmer, but aside from that, all the rooms are pretty much the same temperature. But I think I've figured it out. It's because, well, number one, there's nothing to hide under, really. There's like a little sort of countery, breakfast bar-y type bit that you might have seen, but even then, it's just sort of not really good for hiding under. But I think it's because everything's loud in there. There's no soft furnishings, so if I'm dicing up an onion or I'm, I don't know, whisking something, then the noise is really loud for her, because it all bounces off the walls and all that and reflects back to her cat ears. I'm not a vet, and nor am I a physicist, so I can't really talk about cat ear science. Much as I would love to, I'm afraid I can't. If you would like to see my cat's ears, which I like my cat's ears, I like my cat. She has an Instagram account, which is @Monica_Brindley, which I need to take better care of. I do try to post things quite regularly, but yeah, there's some dead cute pictures of her on there. She's a good little egg, except for at 4 AM when she wakes you up. She does this thing where, like obviously, all cats do this, where they'll, like a sort of a, what's the word I'm looking for, an outside cat would sort of go out the cat flap in the middle of the night and it would kill a bird or whatever it might be, and it might bring it back to the house and say, look, I've bought you a present. Our cat doesn't do that because she's a house cat. Because, well, I mean, there's a million reasons, but the main reason is that, well, the main two reasons are that Monica gets stressed out easily, like I said, so we thought it'd be better to just say, right, this is the world. It's as much of it as yours as you want, basically. And also, it would really stress out Chloe and I if for like weeks at a time we had no idea where the cat was. So, long story short, she's a house cat, so she can't go out and bring birds back. So what she does instead is she likes to catch insects that are in the house and then present them to you. Her favourite thing to bring to you is spiders. Which is, I mean, I don't mind, because then I haven't got to catch the spiders because she's doing it. But what it does mean is just this really obnoxious meow she does when she's saying, "Come here, I have something to show you, come here, come here." So at like 3 AM, you'll hear this really loud, really sort of long meow. What the hell's that? Monica, what have you done? Have you knocked something over? What's happened? And then I'll get out of bed and poke my head around the sort of corner where I can see into the hallway where she usually is. And she's there with like a dead spider just in front of her. She's like, "Look, I've brought you a present. Look at this dead spider." "Thanks, Mom, it's 3 AM. And then I get rid of the spider and give her some cat treats. I think it's actually going quite well. I haven't seen a spider in the house essentially ever. We moved in and then there was a couple of days before we actually got one and I saw a normal amount of spiders. But from the time onwards that we've been giving Monica treats for catching spiders, I don't think I've seen a single spider. So she must be doing a good job. I don't know quite how we got from my cat's ears to my cat's latent hunting abilities, but we did, and I'm proud of us for that, so go us. I hope this enormous sunlight coming through the window isn't weird. I thought it was quite nice. Did you think it was nice? Put a comment in the comments. I quite like it. I think of my freeform video, that's all I have to say. It's about my cat, because you probably know the situation in the UK at the minute. We've gone into like another national lockdown, and it's a bit shit. So I thought I'd say something a bit fun, a bit cute. So I hope you've enjoyed my chat about my cat. If you've also got a cat, do they bring you spiders? Is it just my cat? It can't just be my cat, can it? Hang on. Okay, it seems to be that cats do catch spiders, but there are also lots of people online complaining about how their cats have no guts. They're just saying, "My cat's really pathetic and weak, won't catch any spiders." Perhaps that's not the attitude to have towards a pet and essentially a family member. But you know, that's their cat, I suppose. That is the end of my bullshit this week. I will go back to my coffee with the cow on it. There are several cows on this. There's this cow, and there's another cow. And there's a cow inside, but it's full of coffee, so I can't show you the cow inside. I like cows. A friend of the family bought me that, and it's like the perfect size for a mug of coffee. I'm a big fan. A friend of the family, Christ. A friend of mine bought me that. Bloody hell. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my chat about the cat. Make sure you check out our podcast. We do lots more of this kind of bullshit. And we also talk about films from time to time. We're doing Star Wars at the minute. We just did The Mandalorian, and now we're talking about the original trilogy, and the prequels and the sequels, because I don't know anything about Star Wars, so it made sense to go in release order. And yeah, that's that. If you've got 5 minutes, leave a comment, leave a like, do a share, follow us? No, subscribe, that's the one. Yeah, check us out. Check out all the other stuff we do. We do a lot of stuff. If you like our content, check us out on Patreon. We have a Patreon page where you can pledge a little bit and you can get access to our Patreon-only Discord server. Tonight, we're actually doing an Among Us game with all of our patrons, so that should be fun. When's this going now? This is going out at 6 PM, so there will be time. You will be able to if you watch this video and it comes out, there will be time to get onto our Discord and join our Among Us game. So check that out. Have a go. If that seems like your sort of thing, check us out. Also, if you like social media, we have a new Instagram account at Shouting Into the Void Pod. Go and check us out. There'll be little bits of information about the show, little hidden snippets and clips of us editing things badly, and all sorts of other things as well. Thank you for watching this little video. I hope I've brought 10 minutes of, I was going to say joy to your day? Yeah, that works. I hope I brought 10 minutes of joy to your day. Be kind, drink some water, be silly. Thanks.